I'm so excited to be joined today by Winthrop women's basketball interim head coach Semeka Randall.
Hi, how you doing?
Good, how are you?
Making do with what we got right now during this unpredictable time, but doing good.
Good, I'm glad. How have you been spending your time while being quarantined?
Well, I actually been pretty busy. Every morning I get up about 7:30, walk the dog 4 miles, try to do that about 3 to 4 times a week, and then from that point it's a lot of Zoom calls. So I feel like they're on the hour every hour, and then trying to have conversations with our current student athletes and just touch base with a lot of different other people.
Have you been binge watching any movies or shows during this time?
Why did I know you were going to ask me that? So Money Heist, Tiger King, I had to watch it just because of all the information going out on social media. So I'm a Tiger King person now. The Banker, CJ Madam Walker. I got to watch my Grey's Anatomy, and then 911.
Oh, I love 911.
Yeah.
So good. So, looking back on your career to this point, you have a long list of incredible accomplishments. What would you say is most memorable?
I often talk about this with our student athletes and most recruits that I end up recruiting. My most memorable moment was being a part of the at Michigan State, 2004, 2005, if I'm saying that date correctly, where we played a national championship. But I'll go a step farther. The semifinal game we played against Tennessee, down by 17, and we come out at halftime, and I watch a bunch of young ladies who no one knew anything about just decide to come together and literally come back from 17 and win that game and get into the national championship game. I say that is the most fondest memory for me, because when I won a national championship in 39-0, it was expected of us. I mean, we were beating people like crazy, but to watch a group of young ladies just pull together, by far the greatest memory ever.
And who would you say are some of your biggest influences as a coach?
Well, I mean, in my opinion, I've had some great coaches, starting down with my high school coach, Pat Diulis. We went on to win many championships, and he's coached, I would say, over 100 kids. They ended up getting Division I scholarships. Pat Summit, I probably drove her crazy all the time, but that's Mama. Appreciate everything that she's done for the women's game. And then Mickey DeMoss, who's currently at Georgia Tech. Al Brown, who actually got me started in the game of basketball, who's now retired from coaching, but finds his way to be a part of it. So I have a collective group of everybody. I always say it's a village that has helped grow me and groom me into the woman that I am today.
And what are some of your takeaways from your first season on the bench at Winthrop?
Always room for improvement. We're going to be different now just because the whole makeup of our team, but I love the community. I love the people within the athletic department. And again, I just love our current kids that we have who are all in and invested. So I look forward to coaching them and helping them grow on and off the court.
What are you most looking forward to in your new role as head coach?
Just leading this program, changing the culture, and getting it back to those 2014 where we were really excelling and doing well as a program whole.
And I know it's kind of like a crazy time, but how are you and your staff preparing for the upcoming season?
Well, I think one of the biggest things when I accepted this position was really honestly going back and having conversations with our current student athletes and their parents and setting what my vision is for this program. And then also taking another step forward and just kind of breaking down everything that I saw from this past season with our student athletes' performance and help grooming them to move so we can move in a new direction. So, and then obviously no brainer here, recruiting every single day, nonstop. And so I love all those things. I love just being a part of it. And the biggest thing, I love giving back to this game that has been so good to me.
So with The Last Dance on television right now, I wanted to get into a little bit of a greatest of all time debate type of thing.
Okay.
All right. So of course the first one, Michael Jordan or LeBron James.
Who I'm going with? Now, I'm from Cleveland, Ohio, and LeBron is from Akron, Ohio. We're like family here. Whew, tough question. I'm going with Michael Jordan.
All right. Gino Auriemma or Pat Summitt?
Pat Summit all day long. No
Okay.
disrespect to Gino either.
Magic Johnson versus Larry Bird.
Ooh, Magic.
Coach K or John Wooden?
Coach K.
Okay. And then in your opinion, who is the greatest women's basketball of all time?
Greatest women's basketball of all time. Can I say myself? I'm going to go with Cheryl Miller.
Why?
I think before the game, being that dominant at that size, like she literally can play 1 through 5. Her charisma on the court, her energy, the confidence that she showed, just was special. And the fact that she beat her brother all the time, Reggie Miller, in one-on-one, like that has a lot to say about what type of player she was.
Well, thank you so much. This was super fun.
Well, thank you for having me.